Hi, I'm Garland with Ultimate Goalkeeping. The first thing we're going to talk about today is ready position. When we speak about ready position, we're speaking about one word: balance. The goalkeeper's balance is one of the most important things that affects whether or not they're going to be able to react to the ball. So the first thing we have to understand is that our weight must be forward. In the brief instance that there's a shot, our weight has to be forward, ready to react. The components of that are: one, I need to be on the balls of my feet. I need to have my heels off the ground and be leaned forward. Two, I want my hands out in front in a neutral position. I don't want them back because it contracts my shoulders. If my shoulders are contracted, they have to relax before they can again contract and move after the ball. So I want a nice neutral position, and I want my arms out in front of me to help pull my weight forward to better react to the shot. The second thing is I need a timing mechanism. I don't want to be standing still. I need to have my body in motion somewhat so that when the shot occurs, my weight is balanced and I have my initial reaction. I can then move to the ball as quick as possible. So, one of the things that we have to do when we're moving as a goalkeeper is create a condition of balance at all times. If I'm moving to the right, I'm always stepping in the direction that I'm moving. So, anytime I step as a goalkeeper, I'm stepping in the direction I'm moving, and I'm shifting my weight, and I'm using the inside foot to slow myself down so that the outside foot can trap that weight, and now I'm back balanced again. One of the drills that we use is a simple cone drill, moving from right to left, using our inside foot to slow ourselves down so that our outside foot can land, creating perfect balance. When we move to the right, we always step to the right, we slow and stop. When we move to the left, we step to the left, we slow and stop. In this way, we're able to move in any direction immediately. Coming forward, perfect weight, perfect balance, perfect ready position. To the side, stop, forward, to the side, stop, forward. One of the drills that we use in order to teach balance and to practice balance is a simple drill that allows us to go over hurdles, constantly shifting our weight, stepping in the direction that we're moving, but maintaining a constant effort to keep our weight and our balance forward. So we jump over, we're able to stop, keep our weight forward, we're stepping in the direction that we're moving, slowing on the inside foot to stop perfectly still on the outside foot, back stepping in the direction that we're moving, crossing the goal, slowing, stopping, stepping in the direction we're moving, and back forward. All with perfect balance, all with weight forward, always stepping in the direction we're moving. Kinesthetic sense is the ability to control one's body while it's in motion. That's a very important trait for a goalkeeper, and drills like these with hurdles and constant weight shift allow us to increase our kinesthetic sense ability. Continuing with the theme of ready position and balance, one of the most important things for goalkeeping in general is footwork. The feet get us to the ball. The dive is simply what allows us to make that final effort, but the feet must get us in position to dive. It must get us in position to save the ball. One of the steps we take is just the shuffle. Another step we take is a longer shuffle or the glide. Okay, and the third step we might take would be a crossover, where it's a longer step to get me somewhere quicker. This drill allows for different steps because the cones are at different lengths, but each step requires the goalkeeper to maintain proper balance with their weight forward. Plyometrics are also extremely important in goalkeeping. It allows us, again, to increase our kinesthetic sense, and it allows for better jumping. And jumping is part of the essence of being a goalkeeper. So, we have a box, we have the GK launcher, and we start a simple plyometric exercise, jumping up, down, and immediately exploding forward. In our ready position, weight forward, perfect balance. Okay, this works on stepping in the direction we're going. So we start stepping up, back down, back across, back forward, back to the right, back to the left, back. Now we put obstacles in the way to allow the goalkeeper to have to move, maintain balance, constant ability to stop with proper ready position, but going over certain things. So in this case, we have the GK launcher. We're just gonna go over, touch, over, touch. Okay, constantly stepping in the direction we're moving every single time. Now we'll add hurdles. Now Sarah's going back and forth across the goal, and she's having to navigate the hurdles in addition. Each one of these drills will benefit the goalkeeper in numerous ways. When we speak about ready position, we're speaking about balance. And balance allows the goalkeeper to be able to move in any direction at any time. In order to do that, the goalkeeper must have their weight forward, their hands in a neutral position, they must be able to step in the direction that they're moving, and they must be able to react and slow their body using their kinesthetic sense to move again in a different direction. All of the tools shown will allow the goalkeeper to better enhance their ability at footwork, at kinesthetic sense, and ultimately to create enough balance to have the perfect ready position to be prepared for any shot. The difference between a good goalkeeper and a great goalkeeper is the ability to catch and hold the ball, no matter the velocity of the shot or the placement of the shot. Balls that are played above the waist are caught with the W. The hand grip is with our thumbs behind the ball, our fingers slightly on top of the ball, so should we drop it, the ball will go down. The hand position is important, but more important than the hand position is how we address the ball. The ball needs to be addressed as an egg. As it comes in, it's very delicate. And in order to do that, we have to reach out. Hands attack the ball is a mantra that any good goalkeeper must become familiar with. Our hands reach out and make contact with our fingers in our proper W form. As we touch the ball, we begin to absorb the impact of the ball, allowing it to come in, creating an effect much like a pillow, and absorbing the energy from it. That allows us to always touch and absorb no matter the velocity of the ball. One mistake young goalkeepers will make will be constantly trying to address the ball in tight around their chest. If the ball's allowed to come in to this close to the goalkeeper's hands, the elbows become a barrier with the rib cage, not allowing for absorption. So it's extremely important to reach out, make contact with the ball in an attack position, head following the hands, and allowing the ball to come in and be absorbed. The second type of catching is balls that are traditionally below the chest, down to the knees. Again, instead of the W, we're using an M or an upside down W. In this case, we again reach out, attacking the ball, which our ready position with our weight forward allows us to do. As our hands reach out to attack, our weight remains forward and we absorb the ball in. Our chest starts to come down, creating a situation where our chest is parallel to the ground. This allows our weight to remain forward and the ball to be absorbed in. As Emily's going to throw me the balls, you're going to notice, and I'll walk you through each step, but the main thing that you're going to notice is that I'm always attacking out, I'm absorbing in, and my fingers are spread wide. I have my W, but my fingers are spread to create the maximum amount of surface area for my gloves to hit the ball with. Okay, again, my W allows the ball a large amount of surface area without any risk of it going through. My hands attack out, they absorb in. Notice on balls as I reach out, I'm making maximum surface area contact with my gloves. I'm attacking out, I'm absorbing in. I'm taking my chest and I'm allowing it to become parallel to the ground, making a perfect cave for me to absorb the ball into. No matter how hard the shot, it's imperative to get out and reach in. Balls that are below the chest, as these balls are, also will give you two sounds to let you know that you're retrieving them properly. The first comes from the ball hitting your hand. The second, as the ball's brought into the chest for absorption, in there, bump. There's two sounds ba-bump. And lastly, notice my weight is still forward. Always an attacking goalkeeper. The proper way to take a low ball is, again, from our ready position, which allows us proper balance and attacking forward. I reach out, my gloves are on the bottom of the ground. At this point, I'm starting to close any potential hole that the ball could go through. As my hands go forward to take the ball, I start to lower my chest and make it parallel to the ground to create a cave. The lower I begin to get, the less room the ball has to maneuver in any direction out and away for a rebound. The third thing I do is I bring the ball in, absorbing the ball to my chest, and then I take it forward. It can be said in 3 steps. 1, I attack out. 2, I absorb in. 3, I take forward. No matter how hard the ball is shot, I have proper absorption to take anything, whether it's skipping, whether it's bouncing, whether it's an extremely hard shot right at me. As long as I attack out, absorb in, and keep my chest parallel to the ground, there's nowhere for the ball to go. Some low balls will be shot to one side or the other, but just by maybe a step or half a shuffle. We take those in the same manner, and by taking a step in the direction we're moving, our foot is our indicator of whether or not we can take balls in this low absorption manner, or we're gonna have to dive. So, 2 cones here on either side are the approximate distance that I'm going to be able to move quickly while using this method. If I can get my foot to this cone, that's my indicator that I'm going to be able to turn, drop my knee, and now I've created a place for absorption as I tack forward, and I take the ball forward to the side. Ball shot on this side of me. If I can get my foot there, that's my cue that I can turn slightly, attack the ball, absorb it in, and take it forward to the side. Keeping my chest parallel, and again, sacrificing stability in order to maintain security. The smallest area that I can make with my chest and my hands down here on the ground is the smallest area the ball will be able to maneuver and possibly give up a rebound. In this case, with this method, there's almost no room. One of the most important parts about taking a ball forward is the ability to hold it tight against your chest. As each goalkeeper holds the ball tight against their chest, when they hit the ground, the ball doesn't go anywhere. Their forearms make a little bit of a toboggan and allows them to slide slightly, and there's no injury to the goalkeeper, and it doesn't hurt. When taking low balls, it's important to attack out, bring the ball in, and take it forward. Use your feet to get yourself in the proper position in order to do these things, creating a perfect cave by keeping your chest parallel to the ground. That way, you'll give up stability, but you'll gain security, and you won't give up rebounds. One of the most common saves a goalkeeper has to make is a low dive. Always starting from the proper ready position so that the goalkeeper can move instantly in the direction they need to move. We have to learn to transfer our weight and our momentum into an explosive package which can launch towards the ball out of the fingertips in a very attack-oriented save. Our balance and our weight is forward the instant the shot is taken. At that point, if the ball's shot to my left, I step in the direction I have to move, and my hand shoots as well. So, the first signal that's sent from my brain to move in the direction of the ball needs to go to my hand. I do not step holding my hand and allowing my hips to lead the dive. That's incorrect and it's slow. And as you can see, two things have happened before my hands have been told to attack the ball, which means I'm probably going to be late by the time my hands get there. So, as the ball's shot from my ready position with my weight forward, I am in an attacking goalkeeper position. I step in the direction I'm moving with my hand. I shift my momentum down, and as I go lower and my hand starts to come, this foot launches my body. When this foot launches, it explodes me along my armpit, attacking along the ground in a slide or a dive. It is not like a rock that's being thrown to the ground. It is like a stone that is being skipped. And in order to create that effect, as I step and attack, I get low so that my explosion is low along the ground. Step, down, shoot is the mantra that we repeat over and over again in ultimate goalkeeping, because we step in the direction of the shot, we adjust our weight down, and we shoot, exploding off of the left foot to the left or the right foot to the right. To demonstrate, we're going to all go to the left first. From our ready position, the first step is to step in the direction of the motion. We change our momentum and we shift our weight downwards, and then we launch along our armpit. Coming back up, we're again starting from our perfect ready position, and everything we do, we step, lower our momentum, and shoot. Now the difference between a good goalkeeper and a great goalkeeper is the foot on the dive. A good goalkeeper may have a decent dive because they've stepped and they've shifted their weight, but then they've just fallen.